Is Archaeogem the hidden gem of platforming games? Hi, my name is Kurosh, and welcome to my show, the KJP Show, where we celebrate and elevate indie games and game development. Today, I've had a chance to play through a bit of a game called Archaeogem, and I shared some initial thoughts online of what my experience was playing this game, and I wanted to share that here in a longer kind of format and explain my thoughts a bit more, and I thought I'd do that with this video. So let's get into it. So Archaeogem is an independently developed game from a developer based in Brazil. The developer's name is, I hope I'm not mispronouncing this, Gagonfe. I'll make sure to write the names out in the below area right here. And what this game is, it's a precision platformer where you take the role of this archaeologist in the stylings of kind of an Indiana Jones, and you're in search of jewels laid across this jungle. And so you're whip cracking and jumping and cliff grabbing across these levels where you're trying to find these secret gems. And you have your whip where you can latch onto hidden branches or to magical flowers and other abilities that you can get along the way. So first and foremost, with a precision platformer like Archaeogem, I would say the platforming in this game is the bread and butter. The way it balances the tight feel of the inputs and the way in which you platform with the level design catering towards how you're supposed to navigate the levels is a good blend. Like the way the developers put this together, the way they put this together is well crafted. I thought I very much enjoyed that experience where I was jumping across levels and just trying to time my abilities to execute properly, but also figuring out how they were wanting me to approach the level, and at any given point making the right jumps I needed to do to reach a secret branch or an extra bonus objective of some sort. And I would say a lot of times when you get into these precision platformers, there's always that feeling of, is it hard enough or is it too hard? And I think it blends that balance pretty well. It's a clever mix of well-crafted level design, as I mentioned, but also an enough difficulty to push you, to entice you to go a little bit further. It presents the problems, and it's pretty. It telegraphs it well. The game communicates it really well, in my opinion, what it's asking you to do at any given point. It presents certain mechanics. Every time it introduces a new mechanic, it does it in a way that reminds me of the designs and the concepts that Mario does, where it introduces a new ability, it slowly starts presenting that ability to you and that mechanic of the level to you, and as you go further, it starts making it, upping the ante or increasing the complexity. And here I felt that same kind of exercise being done for me as I was playing through it. And I very much enjoyed that, where it felt like a precision platformer where there was some give, but there was a learning curve that you also develop as you go through. So every time I was going to the next objective, I felt capable to take it on. I felt like I had the skill set, I had the tools available to make it through that next part, to make it to the next part of the jungle. Another aspect of this game is I really want to highlight the art style. The way the color palette and the designs of the characters and the levels is well done. It mixes this kind of retro, old school look to it, but it also has this cute playfulness where, if I were to provide a comparison, it reminds me of Yoshi's Island, as well as another precision platformer, Celeste, where it's a little bouncy and playful, but also vibrant and beautiful. Every section of the jungle kind of has a different vibrant color palette, and I was always, as much as I was interested in trying to get to the next part of the level from the challenging aspect, I was definitely trying to get through each part of the levels just to kind of see the next kind of backdrop that they had me in, because it was just full of these little details that really stood out and I was very impressed by. And I would highly recommend you check it out, and just for that alone. So is Archaeogem the hidden gem of platforming games? Yes, 100%. Go try this game right now. I implore you. If you're a fan of platforming games, much like what I've been describing, and this all kind of jives with you, I highly recommend this game. It's worth a shot. And the stuff that they put together is very just grabbing and enjoyable of that sort of puzzle. It scratches that itch for the platforming, precision, fun, vibrant space that they present. So I would definitely say you should check out this indie jewel. And that's been another episode of the KJP Show. My name is Kurosh. If any of this resonated with you, or if you have questions, or if you have thoughts of your own, if you've tried it, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, or just reach out via socials. Any support you can do for the show is always appreciated. However, whatever YouTube things you'd like to do, whether it be like, comment, subscribe, any of that stuff, always appreciate. Even just the view. So thank you again for checking us out, and next time we'll catch you later.